going to watch the mission. What? Take a break. Try to eat here. Enjoy some content. Time I'm supposed to produce content. I do. They can play music, man. Can fine. My audios is from them. Area 51. Oh, there's like a regular mall. Of course, after some. Who's that? MC good at. So many like gamers I haven't like. Or gamers in my Twitters. Oh shit. Oh, really? I missed the French. Wait. Where the gamers at? I literally showed it already. Want to get sponsored?
What's gonna happen today?
Often? That's wholesome. That's generally wholesome. Love it. Love to see it. I'm, I'm glad that there's women and men and different diversity all there, having fun, enjoying games, geeking it out. Hell yeah. Oh, what the heck? I was not expecting her to have that voice. She's so like such a city girl. They're tall as shit compared to the commentators. Unless they're wearing heels, then. Damn it! Fuck these breaks. Or look forward to like the past and see what happened. What happened in the past that I missed out on? Cause like 2 hours of like, alright. Oh, so it was like a half an hour of like nothing. At the beginning of the oh shit, him? His name again? Cause he's been in a lot of games. Oh wait, you can't hear it?
New segment that we're doing. It's called the Esports Awards Breakfast Show, where someone, won't name any names, thought it would be a good idea to wake us up at the butt crack of dawn and bring us all the way out here to the Nevada desert at the end of November. Like, it's bad for my skin. Anyway, moving on, I digress though. Let's just go ahead and talk about this last year in esports before I freeze myself to death. And of course, we'll play a few games and have some fun, which will all make us nice and feel all warm and fuzzy in our tum-tums. Now, obviously, this show wouldn't be possible without that really awesome looking vehicle behind us. That's right, folks. That is the Lexus GX that's going to be hitting the streets in 2024. We got a little preview ahead of time. Keep in mind, I don't have a driver's license. My friends do. They're the ones who drove for me. And I can confirm, beautiful ride as a passenger. Now, with 349 horsepower, a twin-turbo V6 engine, and a super impressive four-wheel drive system, we have had no problems conquering the Vegas terrain. But it has been one hell of a year in competitive gaming. And thankfully, there's one thing that truly never changes: the incredible support of our partners. That's right, baby. We're talking the 5th year support for our friends over at Lexus for the Esports Awards. You got Xfinity in their inaugural year looking to shatter a major world record live tonight, straight after the main ceremony. Logitech G stepping up to deliver what they hope will be record-breaking devices by the end of the day. Roland hitting the three-peat in their 3rd year at the Esports Awards. Oakley's back for year 2 in a big way. Gillette's ensuring that we all get the game face ready. And of course, 5G RV making some noise in a very, very big way. But lastly, a huge thank you to the Esports Awards audience for joining us for an hour of cutthroat competition, good conversation, and a celebration for the industry that we hold so dear. So, one thing I want to ask you, are you ready? First off, though, let's welcome some dear friends, the people who drove me out here, because legally, I could not. These are some of the most talented people in our industry. We have Glitter Explosion, Dan Gaskin, and Brittany Johnson here to talk about all things esports. And we're here in the desert. Isn't this fun, guys?
It's like cryotherapy.
Yes, it's so great.
I was told Las Vegas was hot as an Englishman, and then I end up and it's freezing.
We've been deceived. I didn't know this.
My whole life.
Yeah, it's a travesty. Glitter, you live in Vegas. Why don't you say anything? And how are you a liar?
I thought you needed a ride. That's the only reason I'm here, and I don't know how I got swindled into this.
That's fine. Well, I mean, you're the one who gets to drive that thing, so you know, good on you. Good on you.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's my only use here today.
That's not true. We're going to talk about esports, okay? Everyone's favorite topic. The topic of the hour, some might say. But let's just dive into this around, you know, like how the year has been. Britt, I know for you, you've had quite the year as well, from either going from event to event, launching your own thing as well. Like, why don't you dive into a little bit of that?
Yeah, it's been a crazy year. It's been a lot of fun. You know, still doing my hosting, still doing my voiceover, but it's been a big year because now we finally have Tavern, which is great for anyone who's trying to be, you know, everyone looks up to all of us. You guys in particular are inspiring to a lot of talent who want to become hosts in the space.
Yeah.
So we finally have a place where they can, you know, look for jobs, submit themselves, and start on their journey building their career.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, what you guys do going into 2024. And I know, like, overall, it's just been a big year across the board. Both of you guys have been, you've been, I think, in Poland like every other month. And then, you know, Dan, you've been casting grand finals all around the world. I mean, we'll start with you, Dan. I mean, what a great year it has been. Apex, Halo, and FIFA, everything else in between.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Apex World Championships, fantastic. Halo World Championships, of course, just blow the roof off the event every single time we get to be there. I just think it's been a great year for Apex to continue growing and Halo to kind of revitalize itself again. It's just been, it's been an awesome year. Can't wait to see what happens next year.
Yeah, I mean, I get stuck with him in Apex, so it's not that bad. But
Stuck.
you know,
She's not wrong.
we got to do a lot of fun stuff in Apex this year. Also doing loads of stuff in the mobile space, still working a lot with companies like Twitch on their live events. So been to like 8 different countries
You've been
this
like
year.
front and center in the mobile like space as like a host.
She is the mobile space.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I wouldn't say that right now. Yeah.
It's definitely a lot, and I love it because you get to do a little bit of everything and learning so many different titles. I mean, I can't complain. I'm having a blast.
Yeah. Listen, I used to be a former competitive mobile gamer. Okay, played WCG one time, failed horribly. It was great. It was a good time. I think I made it $500. In any case, though, you know, let's move on to this year because it has been, you know, an up and down year. I mean, we won't sugarcoat it, but it has been a year where I think a lot of us are realizing like what are the games that are going to continue to power through, especially going in to 2024. And let's actually just dive into this here, right? Because you know, by definition, right, the platform for esports and competitive gaming is very important for so many people around the world, and we're celebrating esports today. And I think we should, of course, dive a little bit more into the incredible games that were released in 2023 because I am a gamer, okay? I play a lot, and this year in particular has been very fun. So, you know what? Let's just jump into this here. Favorite releases of 2023. Who wants to go first? I could go first if people want time. you know, to think. Or, Britt, you look like you're about to explode.
Final Fantasy.
Hey, that was a good one. I'm so glad someone mentioned that. I'm so glad someone mentioned that game because it was so good.
I loved it, and I got sucked into it. The story's good,
Yeah.
the characters are good, and I needed it this year.
Yeah, I just finished it, and it was excellent. So well done. The world building was incredible. The combat was great. I will say, though, people who are fans of turn-based role-playing games probably feel a little, you know, like left in the dark with this one. But man, if you just like good old-fashioned, just, I don't know, sweaty gods beating the crap out of each other,
like-
slapping meat, it's great.
Yeah, the gameplay, the fighting, it was all just like super intuitive. The
Yeah.
story was so good, it sucked you in. I needed this Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I needed it. And
Couldn't
as
agree
someone
more.
who grew up with it, it hit the spot.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
I'll
Dan?
try and do it. Wait. Diablo 4. There we go.
Oh, okay.
It just came out the same
Yeah,
way.
yeah, because she couldn't hold it in.
No,
It was-
I was waiting a long time for Diablo 3 to get a follow-up, and I
Yeah.
think Diablo 4, it just, again, for weeks, I was just locked into that game.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
And there's
I
some
mean,
new updates coming
there-
out too.
yeah,
Is
there's-
it something of the hatred or something like that?
hatred, death.
Yeah, something
demonic
with
things.
hatred.
I don't know. Some things that I probably shouldn't be playing, but I am playing. And
Yeah.
enjoying it thoroughly.
Yeah, that's right. And I also know too that you are quite addicted to Warcraft Rumble.
I am addicted to
So,
Warcraft Rumble,
as
yeah.
a leader of our guild, so you are quite addicted.
Someone has to get the points. Someone has to earn all the stars. And
Yeah,
that's
someone had to unlock Sylvanas.
Someone has
You know,
to, yeah.
and why not just you? What about for you, Lauren?
It's got to be Tears of the Kingdom. I mean,
Okay,
I am
great
a
game.
Zelda fangirl. That has been on my list for so long, been waiting for that follow-up to Breath of the Wild, and I can't say enough good things about any title that's
Yeah.
Zelda-related, honestly.
I mean, what they managed to do with the merging system and how nothing, it's like they thought of practically everything you could do in that game. It's just so incredible. It's honestly a design marvel. It just
Absolutely.
goes to show that Miyamoto, yet again, just knocks it out of the park. The man's a revolutionary. It's incredible. What's up, Britt?
I was gonna say, can we give a nod to Baldur's Gate 3 though?
Oh,
Okay,
God, yeah.
so here's the
Absolutely.
thing. I was waiting to see what the panel picked, and then I was gonna name just some my personal game of the year, what I think will be game of the year, and the game that probably should be game of the year. So my personal game of the year is Armored Core. Armored Core was unreal this year. Fires of Rubicon, such an incredible game. The combat's out of this world. It's from Software at their absolute best, right? That's my personal game of the year. The game that I think will be game of the year will be Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was, I mean, don't get me wrong, not the most like improved upon sequel, but everything that they nailed in the first two games, they got it better this time around. So it's kind of hard to like argue that quality. But the game that should be game of the year, Baldur's Gate 3. And I don't know if it will earn it, but I think Baldur's Gate should
I
be
think it
game of the year.
blindsided everyone. Because
Yeah.
everyone was expecting Starfield, and Diablo took the industry by storm.
And I was let down by Starfield. As a person who loves sci-fi.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you give me like Star Trek or NASA in space, and I'm all about that.
But
I will say we had very different Starfield experiences, though.
We did.
Both me and Alex. Alex was, you know, gently wandering around space, exploring. I was murdering. I
Yes.
was killing.
Yeah.
I wanted everyone death, and
Yeah.
There we
Dan
go.
thought he was playing Doom.
I did think I was playing.
Yeah.
I probably would have gone your route. The problem is I was so excited for Starfield, but I got so sucked into Final Fantasy 16 and
Yeah.
finishing that campaign and then going into Baldur's Gate 3 because I heard so many good things about it. I was like, I have to do this. I have not had time.
Yeah.
Another time.
There are a lot of great games this year. In fact, I would even go as far as say 2023 has probably been the greatest year for video games that we've had in recent memory. By all measures, 2023 has been both a big and defining year for esports. But you know what? Let's turn to the panel here. And Glitter, I want to ask you, what were some of your bigger takeaways that you've seen from esports this year?
I think for me, and this is just from my personal experience this year, but it has to be the integration of and value added by co-streamers that we've seen throughout the year at esports and gaming events. And for me specifically, what I've seen in Apex and what I saw at TwitchCon really kind of drove that point home, because with Apex, we went from having one watch party that was completely removed from any of the LANs to now having all of these official regionally separate co-streams so we can hit all of those audiences that are in front of the main stage with that main stage hype behind them and have become a true part of the broadcast and really brought entirely new demographics to watch those events. And then when it comes to the TwitchCon side of things, it's a little bit more laid back, but they essentially get a free 57-person POV for all of their in-person competition at Twitch Rivals. And not only are they getting all of those additional views, but it's all of the communities being brought together on top of what the main broadcast is already doing.
Yeah.
And I think that they've just really figured out as an industry how to really utilize what those creators' brands can bring into an esports space.
Yeah, we're definitely not there yet, I think, in like, not, I shouldn't say solving, but we're not there yet in like, how does this, I guess, kind of like play out in the longer term. But I like the fact that we're developing this right now, that the community's been developing this. I think both, you know, the primary broadcast as well as the co-streaming broadcast support one another, right? And that's what I hope more so. And I actually do want to give a special shout out to a lot of the Valorant co-streamers as well, because a lot of them, not only are they super respectful of when the content that we are putting on is on air, and they're also showing it, but in a lot of instances too, and I think it's a duty on us too to continue to make engaging, fun content, but they're engaging with it as well. And I think that's what, if we can create that, you know, synergy, I guess, synergy between the groups, I think it would be really fruitful for both.
Yeah, and you're bringing in more of a casual viewer into the competitive scene that maybe the main broadcast might be a little too intimidating for them. So watching it from some of their favorite streamers makes it more digestible and more fun to watch.
Yeah. And it's a part of that, you know, the social experience as well, of watching a game with your friends, with other friends, right?
One of my favorite things is when you get like an Optic watch party and then Optic get knocked out of the tournament, and I'm always like, do they keep broadcasting here? Do they keep going? But they do. They stick with it because like,
some do, some don't.
They're fans of it, and they're fans of the game that they're there, even if they're like at the LAN streaming as well. Like it, but it's brilliant to see these different teams represented because, as you guys say, just getting new viewers to see certain games and see certain people, ultimately it builds esports in general.
It actually has been a pretty awesome year as far as the user-generated experience. Well, user-generated content that we've been seeing, right? Whether it's you know, what Disguised Toast has been doing, or what Moist Critical and Ludwig were doing as well. I mean, so much has transpired. You know, even like Cutie Cinderella throwing out her own Streamy Awards, right? Like all these different parts. It does feel as if now we're getting closer and closer to like creators now just starting to take the reins and make their own shows, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And then we're seeing just like lifestyle in general become a bigger part of gaming and esports, and these different cultures are coming and melding together. So we have music, we have sports, like Nadeshot doing his hole-in-one tournament that he did, and then with, you know, there's the Golf Gaming Club that's always putting out content, and like there's all these athletes who are getting involved, in musicians and artists and celebrities, and it's fun to see everyone celebrating gaming.
Yeah, it really is. It's super cool, and it's been great. And we've also been treated to some really awesome creator-driven, creator-led events, like gaming events as well, like competitions that we've had. I mean, you know, our friend Hercules is a great example with the Rocket League tournaments that she's been putting out there. It feels as if, Lauren, like, this is definitely going to become more of a trend. Even Twitch Rivals was doing it with the tournaments that were being supported by the individual creators. I think now we're just starting to see it blossom into its own thing.
Yeah, I think once people realize that they could leverage all of the hard work that these individual creators have put in over time to creating these communities and using that to expose them to new experiences, whether that is a competitive experience or whether that's turning a casual game, something like Fall Guys or Party Animals, into a competitive experience, which we've done many times on Twitch Rivals. It just shows everyone that you don't have to be some sweaty FPS gamer, and that's the only way you can be competitive. It's so much more than that.
Yeah, esports succeeds when we have a healthy range of options that anyone can feel like they could participate in.
But it's also fun putting the sweaty FPS kids into real life environments where they then suck.
Yes.
Because it's good to then see them grow and learn new things that they can then be good at.
Fail
and
laugh.
As long as they're laughing, we can laugh.
As long as they're laughing, yeah. But if they're not laughing,
then
we
we
know
turn
laugh.
the cameras off.
We know laugh. All right, well, look, guys, 2023 has brought us some incredible competition across the board. We've had global rivalries, we've had international underdogs, and I think I would be a little bit biased here, but I'll come out and say it. Very few have been able to capture that magic that I had just listed better than what we did at Valorant Champions this year. And I say we because I'm one of the hosts of VCT, and it's been honestly a joy to be a part of this, to be a part. I've had the privileged to have been a part of a lot of emerging esports early on. I casted some of the first Apex tournaments, some of the first Fortnite tournaments, heck, some of the first Valorant tournaments as well, to see how far this game has done. You and I have casted Valorant together. I kind of wanted to get your thoughts on just like how much the game has grown since you and I first started doing it.
Incredible. From the online broadcast that we did, to see how the game has grown to the stage that we saw this year was unbelievable. I mean, the whole show that was put on was a spectacle. I think that everyone on social media was kind of blown away with what was put on by Valorant this year and put on by Riot. I think that it's just going to get better, which is kind of scary.
It also helps too that you had an incredible grand final. Not only did we have the lock-in finals, which was an anime come to life from Fnatic Beat Loud in Sao Paulo, but then you also had EG winning on home soil, doing something that no one thought that they could do. It really is like the storylines this year in esports, Glitter, have just been so great to watch manifest before our eyes.
And I feel like they've only continued to get better year over year. The more time we as an industry have, whether it's learning how to relay those storylines to the viewers or allowing the pros to grow within their game and giving them that time to not only get better at the actual competition, but also get better at the basic stuff like media. You get to know them more. You start learning their stories as well. There's so much that comes along with just the whole learning process that is esports, at now where we're at. It's insane.
Yeah, and with this being the first year of VCT's franchise, or really the partnership ecosystem, I should say, how do you feel? How do you feel, like, from an outside perspective looking in, how did you feel it went overall?
Well, from outside and inside, I think I personally felt that I had a rocky start with it. How I wanted it to be, with the teams, I wasn't sure about what was, how or who was picked. However, I by the end of it, I think it's good. I think it's a healthy system. I think having, where there's not just insane franchise fee where, it's almost out of reach for a lot of people to get into it. It's on the right track. For sure.
Okay, fascinating.
I like how they help each other. Similar to what we see in Halo, for example, is that the orgs kind of will help the company and the company helps the orgs, and it is just a nice partnership that ultimately allows the players to grow and the fan bases to grow as well for these teams. One kind of sidetrack, but like a player who I think has really grown through Valorant in particular was Boaster. I remember Boaster back in CS 7 years ago was still the same kid, but now he has just been kind of adored by the community, and part of that is just the ecosystem of Valorant, and they've been able to build him and his personality.
A lot of
he's really set himself apart.
A lot of trailers. We can probably watch
a lot of the
IGN
field, but I think it's
after
because of that, because he's kind of been given an outlet a little bit more so to kind of be his wacky true self, and it's been better for everyone else.
No one's told him no. Well, actually, he's probably been told a no for a lot of things, but there are a lot of things he does and he gets away with.
I wouldn't dive into details, but there were a few no's in there. Still did it anyway. Much love to you, Boasty. He's a good dude.
I think also on the team side and the orgs, it's good that they're held to certain expectations and standards. That they have to withhold throughout the season to their players, to their audience, to Riot. So I think this is the model I think we've been kind of wanting for a while, to see it evolve to this. I mean,
I'm just gonna come out and be the person, just say Halo did it first. That's just honest. That's it. Halo did it. Don't come at me, Lauren.
Halo did it first.
You're so right. This is a good step in the right direction, I think, for
Halo.
the industry. As much as I appreciated a lot of the, how the rapid growth that we have seen in esports in certain areas, it was a little too much. And I'm glad to see us kind of like going back to not just the basics, but also we have to become an industry that supports one another. And it has to be an industry that feeds into one another. It can't just be one side taking in the entire piece of the pie. It just doesn't work that way. But what we do like to see when the whole pie gets taken, it's in friendly competition. That's right. Friendly banter. I like to see people fight for my adoration. So let's start off with a simple little game. A simple game that has challenged the minds of many throughout the years. Guess who? That's right. And here's the thing. I'm gonna show you a silhouette of a person, all right? A place, thing, whatever's relevant to this year in esports. And then you have 30 seconds to guess who or what it is. Don't know why I re-clarified that one, but it doesn't matter. We'll keep it. And I'll give you guys 3 clues throughout the 30 seconds, and whoever guesses who whoever guesses it first gets the point, basically. It's not that complicated of a game. Okay, guys, you should be able to do this. Just guess the right silhouette. You ready?
Is this like are we?
You'll be graded afterwards.
Are we on teams? Against you?
You know what? No, I think you'll be individual, and I will be Bob Barker out in the side. And for the youth, Bob Barker used to host game shows. All right,
you for
so
clarifying.
let's dive in to numero uno. All right, there he is. This is,
Do you have any clues?
First clue. This is an FPS player. Okay.
There's so few of them, so I appreciate that.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Time is a ticking. Tick tock, and I'm not talking about the app. Come on, anyone?
surprised you
Who's
know what
first?
the app
Is it from a game you've commentated?
We'll
or
give you another
hosted?
clue. We'll give you another clue. This player, okay, has had a previous career in Overwatch before moving to Valorant.
Oh.
I'm leaving this one to you, Dan.
Is it? It's close to the name we were talking about earlier.
Ah, yes.
Is it Boostio?
It is Boostio. Dan gets a point. Wow. Okay. He's freaking done it. He's freaking done it. All right. Congratulations. Let's move on to question 2. Over 1 million people have played the original game.
Counter-Strike.
Oh, wow. Wait.
But
It's what?
Nah, it's Counter-Strike 2.
Okay, that was a vague hint.
You should have waited. You should have waited for the other hint, which was this game was released in 2023.
Can I have half a point?
Fine. We'll give you half.
Can I have the other half?
Wait, I was gonna say.
No, actually, Britt was gonna say it. So we're gonna do hands up system. Actually, yeah, hands up system, or just blurt it out. Honestly, the rules don't matter. So we'll get a half point for each one. All right. Final question. Now this is interesting because you have a half point. One of y'all can win this, or Dan can clear right here.
Wow.
Okay. So this is it. All right. Half point each. Final question. They have
Yeah.
a larger than life co-owner / investor. Next clue.
that's a lot of.
I said
Actually,
it's so
we'll
many
stick with
words.
that. And then we'll give him the next one. They returned to League of Legends after a very long hiatus.
Or is this you? This is you, Brett.
Who knows
You are the
League of Lagoons?
Energy.
NRG, and the answer is NRG. Wow, look at you go. Well, and Britt has won the competition with a half point that I gave for
Can
Mercy.
we deduct half a point? That wasn't commitment to the answer. It was kind of like NRG.
We
It
could.
wasn't like my Final Fantasy answer was like
Yeah, that one
blowing
was-
up
Daniel
on
just
it.
sounds like he's a
Yeah.
salty
At least I
loser.
got second place.
Yeah, at least yeah, no, right. You're not.
We have
you,
more
you all
games.
got podium, right? I think. we'll
No, he's
see.
first
till the
place because
game's
he already
played.
had a point.
All right,
He got half a point.
let's
Then
go ahead and turn our attention though back to the players.
She got it,
because
a point,
you know
half a
without
point,
the
no
players,
point.
none of this is even
Oh, wait, no,
possible.
they're tied.
We tell their stories, plain and simple. And we have seen some really cool kind of like whether it's the underdog stories, whether it's the superstars shining again. I mean, heck, even, you know, like not that long ago, right? Like is seeing, you know, like guys like Faker take to the stage again, right? And play. It really has been quite the year in esports. And there have been some really cool stories developing out of this, Dan.
Yeah, I think one of the bigger ones for me would be Scump.
Yeah.
And he's obviously gone into co-streaming, which we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, his retirement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seeing that he retired and wanted to like go into something else, it was kind of more streaming. It was kind of crazy to see because his history in Call of Duty is just crazy.
Yeah, we've actually, I'm glad you mentioned that because we've had, you know, a few players who have retired, you know, this year, decided to say goodbye to the life of a competitive gamer. You got Bjergsen as well, Crim6. I mean, yeah, a lot of like names that are, you know, making me feel old.
One of the,
Damn. got
really
your
random
name and
funny
your
story
fame, you
is
go
I
streaming and
signed
make money.
several autographs as Scump,
You did?
Oh.
unknowingly
Yeah.
at the Halo World Championships.
Yes.
People,
What?
well,
Ish.
people came up to me and they're like, "Oh, hey, can we have your autograph?" Which, you know, it will happen at Halo World Championship because I commentate as well.
Is in
I didn't know that they didn't
Pub.
want my autograph. They wanted Scump's autograph, and then as they walked away,
rank
they were like, "Oh, cheers,
matches.
Scump," and I was like,
Brother.
"Damn, that's really not me." I signed someone's driving license, and they thought
Why?
I was Scump.
Did you put Scump at least
No,
on?
because I didn't know that. I
That's
thought
just
they were asking for my
inconsiderate.
autograph. I was like, well, you know, but there we go. So now there is someone out there with a driving license with my name on it for no reason.
Can you imagine they get pulled over and the cop's just gonna be like, Why do you have name Gaskin on here? Who? And the guy's like, who's Gaskin?
Who is he? If it was Scum, I'd know.
That's amazing. Oh man, we look. It's been quite the journey though for a lot of these players. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I was casting Crim 6 way back in the day. Black Ops 2. Man, those are some good days, right? And it's crazy to see how far all of it's come, Glitter.
I'm upset that you pointed out just how long they've all been playing professionally, because I was even going to say when I started watching League of Legends back in the day, Bjergsen was playing, and I was choosing to forget how long ago that actually was.
Yeah.
But the fact that they have not only managed to grow their brands, but stay relevant in esports for this long.
And contend for titles.
Yeah, and contend for titles when historically we like to talk about just how young you have to be good in some of these titles and stay relevant in the competition. I mean, it's just an impressive feat regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, I have this image that lives rent free in my head of Faker at Worlds, of whatever spotlight it is on him, and then it's like Faker, and he's staring into the camera, and it says, "All roads lead to me." And I'm like, yeah, you're a legend.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no,
like,
it's
and all
great.
these guys are legends, and exactly what you said. However, even the industry's new, so how for as long as they've been playing, this whole thing, we've been building it.
That's right, Britt. And of course, Crim 6 was honored as part of the Lifetime Achievement Class of 2023 last night, and deservedly so. Congratulations, Ian. And no doubt, the Burger King and Scumpy will be joining him in the years to come. But of course, with so many changes every single year, there's one thing that we know will always be a constant in esports, is that the FGC will always be there, and it is now better than ever. And on top of that, there is no bigger tournament, especially this year, than what we saw at EVO. Holy moly, what an incredible experience that was. Street Fighter 6 coming out in a huge way and really just showing to everyone that, like, the fighting game is very much alive and well. And as a matter of fact, Glitter, if I understand it, you had a chance just not that long ago, a few weeks back, to host Brawlhalla for the first time, which, you know, it's not necessarily FGC like through and through, but it is. It's still a fighting game. How was that experience?
Yeah, and up until doing BCX for the World Championship for Brawlhalla, I didn't have a lot of experience in the fighting games community. This was my first time kind of dipping my toe in the water, and honestly, it was incredible. Not only was the community amazing, but the hype.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I've not seen that level of hype at a LAN in a very, very long time, especially from the size of crowd that was there. They sounded like they were triple the size. It was so much fun. It was such good competition, and honestly, I can't wait to do more of it because I wasn't prepared for just how much fun it was going to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Seeing Sony invest that much into EVO and seeing what it has grown into, and the fact that they've really brought to life the live broadcasts.
Yeah.
That's been really cool. EVO's growing, and it's going to just keep getting so much bigger.
Yeah, it really is a wonderful celebration of video games, but more importantly, fighting games, the fighting game community. I have yet to go. This was supposed to be the year I was going to go. I didn't get a chance to. Hopefully next year I get an opportunity to go to EVO. It's been like a bucket list item of mine because, I mean, there's no bigger, better tournament out there than EVO, plain and simple. But folks, we're going to take a quick breather. And on the other side, we've got more games. We have more discussion. And we have some life-changing money on the line. Not really. For Britt and Gaskin. We'll see you guys on the other side.
haven't gone through this.
Everybody compete in a game except yourself. So
Wow.
I'm taking over momentarily
Isn't fair.
so that you at least get somewhat embarrassed.
It was in my
With your
contract.
loss.
I said specifically no games. Okay?
Unfortunately, that was redlined and you didn't see it. And now we're going to be
Damn you,
doing
Kurt.
a game between you and Gaskin
Okay.
to test just how strong your friendship really has become over the years and how well you know each other.
Oh, so it's like a newlywed game.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay, cool. Do we have a whiteboard?
Each of you should have a whiteboard.
You put whiteboards on there? When did you do this?
I'm like Oprah.
Could have also been during it. Well,
You have a whiteboard.
I mean, if you're
Britt
if you're
also
Oprah,
has one.
it's not-
If she needs to show you guys up in this competition, okay?
How-
But I really mostly need you to help me run this thing. Britt.
How much can, if you're like Oprah, then can I trade this in for a car? Maybe that one?
That one, actually, specifically.
You
Okay,
can't even
obviously, you know how the
drive.
newlywed game works.
Doesn't matter.
So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna ask a question.
Okay.
And the question is gonna be, what does GB think of X? You will write your answer down. You will have to guess what he has written down,
Oh, I
and then
feel so
vice
honored.
versa. Okay?
Okay.
Easy. I know him like
Alright.
the back of my hand.
We're gonna go back
Wow,
and
that's
forth
new.
until we have a winner. The dad jokes will begin. Let's get this thing started. GB, what would Gaskin say is the esport title that defined 2023?
I mean, there's a lot of great esports, I think, that have defined this year without a doubt. But only one really sticks to my mind here. So I'm just gonna lean in and
Not gonna work. I don't.
and I guessed GeoGuessr.
GeoGuessr was
GeoGuessr
the
esports
greatest
actually pops
esport
off.
that was ever introduced to my life, and I hope it returns for 2024.
Yes.
Because watching that was
I look, I have been working in esports for the better part of over a decade, and I will proudly throw my name on the GeoGuessr esports hype train to the moon, baby, to the moon.
I was
Let's
trying
go. I'm like,
Same.
I want to compete. I want to do like GeoGuessr Amazing Race.
Oh man, that
Let's-
actually would be
let's
really cool.
That
do
sounds
it.
intense.
That would be intense. I think really Britt's just trying to tell us she just really wants to get on the Amazing Race. That's really
My
it.
mind is blown by this concept, Britt.
Right?
Yeah, I
Right?
have to think about that. Okay, I need you while I process this. I need you to ask the next question of Gaskin.
Okay, Gaskin. What player would you say, or would Golden Boy say is this year's villain?
Okay.
Well, there's a lot of villains.
There are a lot. So many villains. But see, here's the thing. Villains aren't necessarily bad guys. Bad guys and gals
That's
and
exactly what
everyone
they
in
are.
between. No. A villain's just, an anti-hero to the story as well, right? Look at Venom. It's a really good example of that.
I have gone
Sorry
for
to get
one
nerdy.
of what I think is the most villainous of villains.
There's no way
in
these
esports.
match.
Going for David Walsh.
Oh my!
AKA Walshy.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I picked Demon One, but I'm gonna if I'm allowed, I would like to change my answer
You're
to
not allowed.
David Elizabeth Mary Beth Walshy Walsh. The man is a scorn to society and is my arch nemesis, but also is a Esports Awards Lifetime Achievement.
The question is,
Award
did you
holder.
misunderstand the assignment and put what you thought Daniel would say or what you wanted to write on your whiteboard?
Honestly, I'm just glad that I had a platform to just express that Walshy is my arch nemesis.
I will say,
But I look
though-
forward to casting with you next time, buddy.
We have 1 point here and no points here.
Oof.
Is that?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
No point. Well, no, we got a point. We got 1 point, right?
You don't share the point.
We don't share the points.
It's a team game.
It's a competition.
It's supposed to be a team game, woman. How could you?
Yeah, wait, how does the newlywed work?
Honestly.
Move on. Let's just go to the next one.
Okay, next
All right.
question. GB, what would Gaskin say is the easiest game
What would
to
Gaskin
go
say?
pro in?
Oh, okay.
Mind you, don't forget his Halo professional career back in the day.
He played in Europe, though, so I don't know if that counts. Just kidding. Just kidding. Somewhere SLG and Jimbo are just yelling at their screen.
Yeah, exactly. European Halo was put on the map this year.
That's right, on the map.
Not 10 years ago when I played.
Okay. So what is it again? The easiest game to go pro in.
Yes.
Oh man, you know, honestly, I don't think there are any games that are easy to go pro in, but I will say, you know, maybe one that can be a bit more chilled out.
You were not even.
Let's go.
Should have said rules.
Should have said.
I don't like rules. I think this is a fine answer.
Okay, I picked Hearthstone.
Look at Alex is trying.
Oh, Farming Simulator actually goes hard, though. I would like to change my answer to Farming Simulator.
You can't change your
Why
answer.
do you keep changing your answer?
I don't know. I mean, it's just like The Price is Right or the
The price
Who
is
Wants to Be a
wrong
Millionaire.
In this case, you were incorrect.
Who Wants to Be a
Sir.
Millionaire? Okay, Who
Funnily
Wants to
enough,
Be Poe?
I did play Hearthstone competitively for a good year and
Yeah.
commentated it.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the easiest game to go pro.
I don't think. I mean,
It's
look,
very difficult,
It
actually.
is a very hard question. I don't think any game is easy to go pro in.
Is there?
Because
is-
I've seen Farming Simulator esports, and it is incredible. So
Yeah,
yeah,
there
you were
is.
going to ask that, right? Is Farming Simulator a difficult? Listen, Farming Simulator esports could very well change the world,
Geodes.
just like GeoGuessr. Just like
Okay.
GeoGuessr. That's
well,
right.
then if we're keeping track correctly, that means that if Gaskin gets this correct,
Oh,
then they tie.
okay.
Okay. All right, all
Okay.
on you, Britt.
Here we go.
Gasket.
Curious
If
what this
aliens came to Earth and demanded a video game gauntlet to
Uh-huh.
fight for the fate of humanity, what game would GB play in order to win?
There are
Okay.
several games that I think GB would compete valiantly against some aliens.
Okay.
But I need to lock in here.
You need to lock in. What would be? Because I
What
don't even
game
know what
would
that
you
is.
play?
What game would I play?
What is
that-
your most proficient game? Like,
I
at
think I
which
know a game.
you are the best.
That you have had success in.
I think I know exactly what he's gonna do, and I shall meet him right at the front door because we're friends.
We hope. Oh!
Because I bragged about how good I was at strafing in GoldenEye.
Yeah.
But man, I beat Dexter in one game of Marvel Snap. One game. Sorry, Dex. Love you, buddy.
I just think aliens wouldn't know how to do GoldenEye.
You know what? I would also like to change my answer. Yes, to GoldenEye.
Yeah.
If the panel would allow
It sounds like we've managed to get 100% in this game.
Yeah, I actually think we got everything right.
Yep, everything right. We're best friends.
Guys, nailed it. Okay, it's just so
Easy
good.
as that.
Easy as pie.
I mean, that didn't really go how I thought it would,
And how did you think it was gonna go, Glitter?
but it went. And that's all that matters.
It moved in a direction.
It moved in a direction, and we have achieved a goal. What was that goal? We'll never know. Now, the reason we're all here, of course, is the Esports Awards of 2023, the most prestigious night in our industry. We've gone from London and Arlington all the way to Vegas, baby. Now, Dan, you know, I want to start the night off with you, man. I want to chat with you about what are you excited about for the ceremony tonight and just in general for the Esports Awards.
It's my first Esports Awards that I'm coming to, so I'm
exciting.
very excited to kind of see how it's going to be.
In your new
You
backyard.
get to host. Obviously, I probably going to win an award because I'm amazing, so that would
Yeah.
be great for the night.
Okay.
I'm not preparing a speech because I don't think I need to because actually I'm going to lose. But yeah, it's going to be an amazing night, and just honestly, I get to spend time with my friends. It's
Yeah.
going to be brilliant.
Yeah.
That was a roller coaster.
It really was. You went
That's
from-
how my brain
you went
works.
from winning to losing to just hanging out with friends.
I'm gonna be crying in the corner
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
I'm just every year I'm mostly excited to come here and support my friends in all of their success and amazing accomplishments and be able to spend time with people that we don't always get to see throughout
Yeah.
the year because we're all spread out traveling the world, and it's just one of those few opportunities where we all get to hang out together and really just celebrate all of the awesomeness that is the entire esports community.
Yeah. What about you, Britt?
Okay, my favorite part every year is the red carpet. Seeing everyone dressed up,
Oh,
dressed to the nines, celebrating, looking good. Oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always fun for me. I always, enjoyed like getting an opportunity to chat with you know, a lot of like the, you know, up and coming like younger casters that have been making their way through the space. Like last year I got to meet Alley Cat for the first time, like actually get to chat with her. Got to also work with like Hercules and stuff, so it was really cool to like get to know and get to meet a lot of our peers in the space. And I look forward to seeing who's coming out this time around, so I can go ahead and talk to her off about this industry that, you know, we all love so much.
You
right?
said glammed up. It's obviously tonight. It's now. Do I have to change? Am I meant to be in
You know,
something more...
actually,
Wait, no, it's
I'm really glad you guys mentioned that,
That's
because
fine.
I don't know if y'all know, but I'm actually hosting the show this year again. So I gotta go and do the dang thing and get like, you know, get glammed up and get the makeup done. Yeah. So I actually have to go.
We're not done.
It's okay. Good news is we have. Me tell me you can't figure this out. Look, I'm gonna go this way. You keep the carro aquí, okay? You use it, have fun, all right? And then I'm gonna go. Which is the best way to get out of the
Are
desert?
you walking?
I was gonna think about it. Look, I gotta work on my figure before the show, and I really gotta try and slim down a few pounds. Figured a strut through the desert would do just that, Britt.
There's a boulder.
There's a boulder.
You have to take a left at the boulder.
Left at the boulder?
Walk about 30 paces forward after that,
Yeah.
and you'll hit what appears to be a
Okay.
semi-worn
Great.
down footpath. From
Semi-worn
there,
down footpath.
It's about 13 miles just to
Okay.
find civilization.
Got it. Okay,
Look
great.
for look for the sphere.
Yeah, yeah.
Always just look for the sphere and just go
Great.
to the sphere.
Look for the square. Got it. All right.
This-
Awesome. All right.
There.
All right, guys. You're gonna have fun.
Watch out.
Be
Good luck.
careful.
Watch out for rattlesnakes.
Don't step on scorpions.
Oh, is there a coyote? Oh God.
There's also definitely coyotes. But I'm sure someone will find him and help him
Maybe we'll
later.
see him just a little disheveled at the red carpet later. Or put together.
All right, well, since GB is now taken off, I think I'm going to take over as host because we need one and we still need to get through this show. I've got some more fun games than what he brought to the table in store because I'm obviously going to be better at this. So let me just go. Just gonna.
Well, this is a procedure. Wait, from here to here. Okay, yep. It was funny when he left, he said there was 2 hosts here. It's like he doesn't feel like I'm capable of doing it. but he's probably
wait,
right.
We're all hosts.
It's probably right.
Excuse?
I can't do it. There we go. Perfectly capable hands.
Although, I feel like we have a score to settle.
You do, which is why I couldn't possibly step in between the competition that's about to happen because we have an entirely new game called Who Wants to Be a Dollar Heir, because that was all your worth, where you two will go back and forth answering multiple choice questions, and if you get all of them correct, you're a team. So I guess I kind of lied about the competition here. You win. If you need help, don't worry, we've got a couple lifelines for you. First, you get one tag out option because only one of you can answer at a time. But if you don't know the question, you can tag in your partner, okay? And then you get one phone a friend option where you can literally ask anybody here that has come with us to the desert.
We're in the desert.
Yeah.
Well, we have help being filmed, and they obviously carted us out here. They might know the answer.
Just
Ask them, maybe ask me, but probably don't because I definitely won't know the answer. So, that's all you got. If you manage to have cell phone service, you could even try like a Discord DM. I don't know how that's gonna work. We're pretty far out.
I know.
So, anyways, let's start with our first question. Who's going first? You have to choose. It will alternate from here.
I think you should take it.
What?
I'm confident in you. I believe in you.
Okay. All right. Question number 1. The COD community mourned the retirement of GOAT Scump in 2023. What team did Scump spend most time on during his career? A, Chicago Huntsmen, B, Team Envy, C, Optic, or D, Quantum Leverage?
What was the last one?
Quantum Leverage.
Oh, well, it's definitely Optic.
Honestly, I don't even think you really needed the multiple choice for that one.
No,
Before
like,
I
I
even
knew-
read the multiple choice, you knew the answer.
I knew the answer. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I can turn
Is
this.
that $1 now? How does this game work?
So
How many dollars can I achieve?
You earn money incrementally.
Yep.
That first question was worth a dime. So you've earned 10 cents. Not $1 yet.
Sounds like fake money, but okay.
Next question will be worth a quarter.
Nice.
Okay?
Penny slots.
Now, let's see. who's been giving some love to the FGC this year. Daniel, multi-title FGC champ Sonic Fox,
Great
defeated which rapper in an exhibition match in September? So not even that long ago. A, Jack Harlow. B, Jack Harlow with an E. C, Drake. Or D, Waka Flocka.
And it's tough not to go with Jack Harlow if he's on there twice.
With the E.
However, I'm going to use logic here. I was at a DreamHack 3 years ago where Waka Flocka played at the concert, and I know full well that he is a big fan of fighting games. So I'm going to go for a risk, and I'm going to say Waka Flocka.
That's correct. You got it right. All right, we're 2 for 2. Congratulations, you now earned 35 cents, and I'm making this math up as I go. Next question will be worth 50 cents. So it's going well so far.
Okay.
All right, next question. The Overwatch League is rumored to have concluded for good after the end of their 2023 season. Which team took home the final championship title? Is it A, Boston Uprising, B, Florida Mayhem, C, the Los Angeles Gladiators, or D, the Chengdu Hunters?
Can I?
Is it time for a lifeline?
Yes.
I know
Okay.
this one.
Wait, you know it?
Would you
Yeah,
like
I
to
know this one.
But
tag
did we-
in your teammate,
Tag
or would
me
you
in.
like to phone a friend?
Tag in.
Tag me in. As one of my best friends, Golden Boy, worked this
Oh.
event and likes to keep up to date with it, he makes sure that he drills this into me. It's Florida Mayhem, I think. I hope.
You are correct. He's right. He did know. He second guessed himself at the end, but you were 3 for 3.
You can't trust Golden Boy every day, so you just need to.
When you said I think, I was about to say, oh my gosh, I was about to phone a friend. If you were get this
could've
wrong, I
lied
would have
to me.
been
To be
never
clear,
trust
if you
ever
get one wrong, you literally lose all of the money, and you're at 85 cents so far.
Damn, that's a lot of money to lose.
Yeah.
All right, we need to.
And I screwed up the scaling a little bit because it's supposed to be more for every single question. This last one's only worth 15 cents.
Nice.
So things have not gone as planned, but we're going to step away from tournament results and back towards pop culture for our final question. Daniel, you still have to go, even though you were the tag a friend option, and you only have one lifeline left. The League of Legends World Championship is known for their iconic anthems in collaboration with unique artists. So which chart-topping K-pop group provided the vocals for the 2023 World's Anthem?
I swear to God.
Is it A, New Jeans, B, Shiny, C, GOT7, or D, Red Velvet?
Do you know this one?
Yes, but you
Oh, I
can't
can't tag you in.
Wow, this is
No.
unfortunate.
Can I phone a friend?
You can.
All right.
Wait.
Are you literally phoning a friend?
Are you sending a Discord DM?
He's testing the service.
Brittany, John.
Oh, you. What are the rules?
Phone a friend.
What are the rules?
Phone a friend. Hey, Britt. Hey, Britt. Do you know? What was the question again? It was the pop band who did something about League of Legends. I don't know. It was.
I'm not repeating the
answers
question
are
for you.
New Jeans, Shiny, GOT7, or Red Velvet. Do any of those ring a bell? Any of those ring a bell?
Yeah, it's New Jeans.
You
New
sure?
Jeans, yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. She said Red Velvet.
What?
Oh, sorry. New Jeans. New Jeans is what she said. New Jeans is what she said.
I am torn as to whether or not I would like to assist in the criminal activity that's been going on. But it's correct. It is New Jeans, which means you are 4 for 4, and you have so far done a really good job. And I'm going to take the opportunity here to abuse my power as host and double. I'm going to give you $2 if you get this last one right. We've added a question. Please don't embarrass me.
This on me.
This is now on you, okay?
And we've used both of our lifelines now,
They're
right?
gone. You are on your own. This is for all the bucks.
And Britt has to answer this one.
Yes, which she already did last time, so she's kind of carrying you now. Which team took home the title of 2023 Rocket League World Champions, making it the second Rocket League World Championship title in their franchise's history? Is it A, Moist Esports, B, Team Vitality, C, G2 Esports, or D, FaZe Clan?
No, it's not G2.
Okay, that means you have a 75% chance of getting it correct. Actually, incorrect. That was bad math yet again. This is why we cast.
Can I ask the audience?
No, you've already cheated on your lifelines.
Well, I'm not cheating. We can't use
You
our
were
last
complicit.
Fine.
Complicit.
You know what? This
Do you double or nothing?
It's B. It's Team Vitality.
I swear they had to have known these questions ahead of time. Team Vitality is correct. You have totally won.
$2.
Honestly, I honestly don't know where the $2 is coming from. So we have to maybe ask someone in the back if they have some cash. There's only so much I can do, but fantastic job in Who Wants to Be a Dollar Heir.
Thank you.
Are
Thank you.
most certainly dollar heirs now.
Yes.
Can I also take that home?
Sure.
Okay, brilliant.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay. This is great. Look at $2.
Real
Disperse
American money.
your
Now,
winnings
as a British
amongst
man,
you.
This is,
Thank you,
this is
production. We
lucrative.
appreciate that.
What's the exchange rate like on this?
You don't want to know.
Okay, cool.
Store that for later.
Okay.
Start saving it now. All right. Well, we've got lots of exciting things heading our way in 2024 now that we're done with all of our shenanigans. So with a new year on the horizon, what are some of your predictions for the coming months? Give me some opinions that you'd be excited to look back on once you see how finely they've aged.
I'll start.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to new Call of Duty season, new Halo season, new Apex season. I'm an FPS guy, so we get, in January, when that comes around, we get all the qualifiers, and we'll start to see those leagues grow. Interested to see where Overwatch goes after, what's happened with the Overwatch League as well. So, as a person who really enjoys watching FPS games, I think it's going to be a great year.
I'm gonna go with, okay, here is gonna be my esports answer, which is gonna be, this is gonna be a big year for FGC. It's gonna be really cool seeing how it grows, how Evo grows. Riot has their new game coming out anyways. And there's a lot of excitement and hype around it. So I think we're gonna see this be a big year for the FGC community. Also, more on the lifestyle side, we're seeing a lot more brands, big brands stay in the space.
Sure.
Spend more money in the space, get more involved. We're seeing luxury, like Dolce & Gabbana just threw a massive TwitchCon party. These collaborations are insane. All these adaptations are coming out. Arcane in 2024 is coming out. Borderlands, the movie's coming out. There's so many cool events that are happening. I think we're gonna see a lot more of that type of content. It's gonna be the year we've needed for a while.
I love it. Couldn't agree more. All right, well, that's all from us here at The Breakfast Show. We want to share a huge thanks to Lexus for helping us put together an incredible show. There's so much to look forward to today, so please stick around. But it is now officially time for us to go straight down to the Esports Awards Village with our red carpet show presented by Zoe, Hercules, Phil, and Rain Day. We're going to go right back down to the strip, I guess. Maybe find a gas station to get dressed in and hopefully pick up some snacks along the way. Now, I really hope production have set this up correctly. Zoe, can you hear me? Over to you.
Thank you so much. Hello and welcome, everyone. This is the Esports Awards 2023 red carpet coverage. And it is, of course, all brought to you and presented by Lexus. My name is Zoe, and I have the utmost pleasure of being joined by my stunning co-host, Hercules. I'm so excited to be here with you today.
So I am so happy to be with you, girl. We have had the best time here in Las Vegas, getting to know each other, getting to know everybody. But at the end of the day, it has been a huge wait, a long anticipated year for us to return here to Resorts World for the eSport Awards presented by Lexus. And I am so excited to see everybody's outfits. I feel like that's my favorite part of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody just, each year they go even more out, and they show up even better and bigger than before.
Yeah, but it's not just the looks we get to see and treated to. No, Esports Awards itself also one-up themselves. You know, they built an entire village behind us. Also, we get to be treated to incredible aerial footage this time around. So we see everything from more than just one perspective. I mean, look at how absolutely incredible Resort World looks right there.
It's so beautiful. And Resorts World just stands out in the best way possible. It's that building that you're like, oh, what's going on over there? I wanna go inside.
And we are inside.
We are inside. And it's incredible and it's beautiful, and you guys get to see everything here.
Yeah, and as I just said, we do have an entire village built right behind us as well. We have new segments, and for new segments, a new village, and all those new looks, we also need to bring in some more new faces. Ain't that right?
We got some new friends here this year, Rain Day and EEV Sue.
Yeah.
All right, Rain Day, yo, how are you doing out there, man?
You know what? Her
Zoe. We've been hanging out all week, but that's what this week is all about because we are here at Resorts World Las Vegas for the start of the 2023 Esports Awards. Now, this, like she said, is new. It's the Village. Let me show you what's going on inside because there is fun to be had, but also so many iconic moments are going to take place this evening. We're bigger, we're better, and you see them over there. They looking gorgeous, and everyone. That's a gorgeous. You know what? Is it? Are you available? Can you? Can you work with?
For you, I think I'm always available. What's going on, yo?
What's up, man?
I'm
How you
chilling.
doing?
Listen, I'm living good, man. This has got to be one of the most. It's just a spectacle. A spectacle to behold. If you're not here, you're lucky that we got such production so you can really appreciate the moment.
This place is amazing, and starting off with just the red carpet, 80 feet long. All night, you're going to see the most, I think, iconic faces in esports coming down here, pausing, meeting each other, and then, of course, this is about fun. We have to say it. Las Vegas, it's fun. Resorts World, it's fun. Esports Awards, there's an even better way to have fun. And it's Red Tail. Should we show them over there?
Listen, there's a reason I wore the goat hat because we ain't talking to nothing but goats on this evening.
That's
so we're going to go ahead over here, Red Tail, a.k.a. the VIP room. Come with me.
VIP,
I
like
need
this.
to see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Now, hold on a second, player.
Yeah.
You got your wristband? Are you good to go?
They gave you one of those?
Yeah, you got the bands clearly, but where's your wristband?
Listen, man, I'm not VIP on my own. I don't know what's going on, man.
We're going to let him handle that. Y'all come with me.
Really?
Y'all come on here with me.
All
I
right,
got
Phil.
you, Rain. Don't
All
worry
right, Phil.
about it.
Have fun
Come with
in
me
there.
real quick. So I'm going to show you right now. We haven't let people flood in quite yet, okay? And that's okay. But let me show you what they're in store for. Follow me real quick. We got the bar right here. I see him ducking down. Y'all could be in the case. Let's hold on and turn that camera real quick. As far as I can see, these lovely people can be in the shot real quick. They're going to be your bartenders holding it down for us right quick. So the drinks right there, they're going to be flowing responsibly, of course. Now let me show you right here. Boom. You see that shot right there? If any of y'all can make 3 in a row, you're good enough to be on the Lakers, and I'm not even kidding around about you. Take it right here. Street Fighter. We got all kinds of arcade games for you guys to enjoy. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Again, for me, it's the space that matters the most, and that's what I'm really going to appreciate. We will be in here all throughout the evening so you guys can see some of those VIPs, some of those important celebrities that we mentioned. Couple surprises for you, too. But hold on a second. Let me check in on my man, Rain. I don't want to leave him out in the cold too long. Rain. Did you get it back?
I mean, really?
Did you
get
it back?
I'm opening the show. I can't even get in. I'm going to have to find one of those and join you later. We're going to do some funny things. I heard something about the Lakers.
Show them.
They might need a little bit of help right now mid-season. No, we're doing well. Let me show you what else we got going on because, listen, as you see people already taking lovely photos, you two look lovely right there, and it's going to be even better. If you want cinema, if you like gaming like us, you like high FPS, well, we have our very own Glambot over there. You can't wait. Maybe I'll show up in one of those videos. Slow-mo. You've seen them on social media. But also, this is where we'll be mingling. We'll be talking from every genre, every type of game. This is the biggest night in esports. And guess what? We are just getting started. The awards will take place in Zoop. But right now, we're warming it up, Phil. It's about to get down.
You already know the vibes, man. If 2's company, 3's a crowd, then 4 is just fantastic. So we're going to send it back to our host, So and Herc, right now.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, you got to pace yourself. So much to see, so much to do for them, for us, for everyone watching at home. But we do have a fantastic event planned for you. So let's take a look at what is coming up. We're starting, of course, with the live coverage here of the red carpet arrivals here in the village of the Esports Awards 2023 presented by Lexus. Then we're heading over to our Gillette studio to kick off the first awards of the night on our official pre-award show. And after that, the moment everyone has been waiting for, of course, we're heading over to the Zouk. That's right over there for the Esports Awards 2023 presented by Lexus. It's going to be the main ceremony, but it's not over yet. That's right. After the ceremony, we've been really hard at work with the fine friends over at Xfinity on something that will really take gaming to new heights because tonight we officially will be attempting to break the world record for the largest digital video game display ever used. So that's going to be absolutely incredible, and we'll be playing a very special retro title that you're not going to want to miss. All of that is in store and just so much more, Herc.
Oh my gosh, there is so much going on. I am so excited for all of it, but now I want to start kicking off the looks of the night. I want to bring back our very own village reporters, Rain Day and Phil. Where are you guys? Look at their fits. Rain Day, we need a breakdown of this incredible suit we've seen.
Is this? You mean Phil, obviously, right?
Well,
I'm just trying to get like Phil.
Hold on, let me tell you something real quick. I'm gonna make it very clear. I'm gonna make it very clear for you, okay? He owns the club. I'm just trying to get in the club, okay?
Okay,
And
okay.
that's Nordstrom all day, baby. That handles me well. I
But
ain't mad about nothing.
I wasn't even able to get into VIP. You know, I might have to eat some ice cream in my Star Wars way. Fit though, fit check. This is, you know, a special one for me,
Yeah.
Phil. Just because I got married last month.
Congratulations.
This is the tux I actually
Bro,
wore
man.
to the wedding. And you know, I can't buy 2 tuxes in 1 month, man.
Well,
I mean, I don't know.
You don't need
what you
to.
got. I
Man, you
can't.
can just rewear it and look so good.
Listen,
What's the
come on,
problem with it?
man.
You know
Come
what I'm
on,
saying?
man.
What's the problem
You
with
look good too, man.
Well, I
What you
told
got going on?
A whole lot of coupons, okay? Like, listen, ain't nothing wrong with balling on a budget. Don't anybody tell you anything different.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But guess what? At the end of the day, we're feeling good, we're looking good, and it's going to be a good evening.
And we're going to see a lot of other looks from people who may have, you know, put even more time than us into
Sir.
their outfits. I actually guarantee it. But Zoe, Herc, you guys look phenomenal. Tell us what you're wearing.
Exactly,
What do you got
ladies.
going on here?
Let us know.
All right. Well, So's got a
I
fit
mean,
for the
mean-
days. She's ready. She's like red carpet themed from the lips
I'm
to
literally,
the...
I am the carpet.
She
That's
is the carpet.
I misunderstood the brief, but that's okay. That's okay because, quite frankly, I mean, hello, Herc.
Hi.
Will you be my waifu tonight?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
goodness, I'm so excited. I
This
have a
is-
date now.
I know, right? I came with that one. I'm already winning this
Oh,
evening.
yes.
I might not get an award, but I feel like a winner standing next to you, Herc. And of course, we're just so blessed to be here with all those incredible, talented people who will be walking the red carpet. But also, we're very blessed to have all of our incredible partners who have really helped to make this year something truly special.
Partners at Lexus, Xfinity, 5GRV, Logitech G, Roland, Gillette, Oakley, XIX Premium Vodka, Sizzle Creative, Blinkfire, and El Chato Tequila.
Oh, we're here. Guys, yo,
we are
it's
here.
Golden
We are
Boy.
here.
Would have been great to have a cube. And anyway, it's all good. You know, what's up, guys? How you doing?
We're doing great. How are y'all doing?
Excited. Excited to be back. Very excited. Surprisingly excited. I'm exhausted. I thought I'd be dead by now, but this has been a good trip to Vegas. So.
Is that because you are a new parent, or is that because you just can't handle any
Did you think you were
pressure?
just
Like,
going to
what is
die?
happening?
I'm a new parent, and also Chris Bucket got the Lifetime Achievement Award last night. So, you know, but enough of that. It's more about this gorgeous red carpet and you lovely people.
That's right, that's right. Well, in case, I mean, technically they don't need an introduction, but